Alright, welcome back to another video. It's finally daylight savings here in New Zealand, which means our local club races start. So obviously we've got Southland, which is 5 weeks away at the moment. So usually for the opening race, it's a 16-kilometer time trial that I would primarily do on my giant Trinity time trial bike. But because it's Southland coming up, stage 7 of Southland I'll pop up here is like a 15-kilometer individual time trial, and it's only allowed on your road bike. So I've got the roadie there, and I may have done something that I've never done before. I know I said I never would, but I've been playing around with the position and stuff to be able to do a time trial on my road bike, and turning the hoods in really does make a pretty big difference. Yeah, it's 2:45 at the moment. The race starts like at 6, so I'm going to try and get this all ready. The team bike here actually has deeper wheels than my race bike. All of our race bikes have come with 50mm carbons, and we've got these spare ones which are 65mm carbons, and these have never been used, so I think I'm going to use them tonight. So last time I showed you guys both the bikes, my one wasn't sign ridden. So basically that's what the Aero one looks like for the team this year, and this is what the lightweight one looks like, bar having the massive Aero wheels on there. But yeah, other than being able to turn in my hoods, there's not a hell of a lot that I can do to this to make it better for my time trial tonight. So I'm gonna put the 65s on. I could, if I wanted to go over the top, take the bottle cages off, because I don't really need any bottle cages for 16k. And also I finally found a Dura-Ace power meter at 170, which was I had a 165 one that was stolen off my bike when it got stolen in Wellington, and I literally cannot find a 165 anywhere in New Zealand, so 170 had to do. Alright, and that is pretty much what the T1500 looks like with the 65mm hypers on it. So sick. It's actually, it's only 15mm that we're talking about compared to the 50mm wheels, but it looks so much deeper. And they've also got, these have 28s on them, so a lot more comfortable on the road. I do a lot of road work on these. And to be the fastest on these rims, I've actually put 25mm Conti GP5000s on there. It's a little bit narrower to kind of be in the width with the rim, so hopefully they will be real quick tonight. TT went alright the other day. It's like almost a week later now that I'm filming this. A few stats. I did 21 minutes, 53 seconds. Jackson beat me by, I think, 18 or 20 seconds on the Giant Trinity. He used my TT bike because he had never used a TT bike before. So obviously I was on the roadie, so I just used that and let him have a go on that. So he did a pretty good job. I think he averaged 230 watts and I averaged 225 watts, which is pretty good. Almost 42 kilometers an hour average, slight uphill the way up and then slight downhill tailwind the way home. So yeah, what is it? 325 watts average, 41.8 kilometer an hour average. So pretty decent for 15.2 kilometers. But on other news, we're pretty much getting ready for like the South Island part of the year. Currently 3rd of October now, and then I leave Wednesday, head down to Christchurch, and then we've got Young Katua, team camp, and then you've got kind of a few weeks here, and then tour of Southland all the way here. So it's all coming very, very, very quickly. So I've been organising everything for the team for down south before I leave in 2 days. So I've got all the extra team kit and TT helmets here, all the laser caps. This entire bucket here is just full of team bottles from Loon and stuff. The entire thing is just bottles. And then in here we have a whole bunch of kind of a mixture of pure nutrition and peak fuel. And then at the bottom, as you can see, those black boxes, every single one of those black boxes on the bottom has 18 gels in it. There's 420 gels in there. Pretty mad, and it is so heavy. And then for me, we've got a few cramp things for the boys, and then some recovery for after the stages and stuff. So that's all good to go. Pretty much that's kind of all we need to organize for that. And then with our team, most of the riders all fly down because we try to save their legs, and all of the team staff will drive down. So all of this stuff will get driven down in either the team car or the team ute. And then yeah, other than that, the team bike's gone because Ethan Crane's been using that. He's coming to team camp with us in Queenstown next week, so look out for those videos. And as you can see, I finally found the right wheel for the track bike. So I have an actual, as you can see, an actual track cog on an actual track wheel. Obviously the chain tension is not quite right. We're a little bit off. But other than that, we just need to sort out an actual seat. That's like pretty loose on there. I kind of just chucked that on there for a few videos. I'm not going to run that saddle on there. I need to find the right saddle. And then these bars are obviously too short, so I need to put the 130 mil zip stem on there. Find some like maybe some 36 track bars, and then we're pretty much ready to go. But how good does that look? Oh, but yeah, that is going to end today's video. Obviously my upload schedule hasn't been very good recently. I'm just trying to get all my training done, and when I'm doing the big training and all these efforts, the last thing I really feel like doing is making a video. On top of that, it's just a lot of work and a lot of stress, and I really want to finish Southland this year, and I want to be able to help the team. So training for the last few weeks and for the next few weeks is going to take priority over the videos, but I'm still going to try and pump out at least one for Young Couture. We're heading down there in 2 days, and then obviously I've got a filmer for the entirety of Southland, so you're going to have 7 or 8 videos for Southland, and then maybe 2 videos while we're on camp in Queenstown, and that's going to be pretty sick. We're staying in this place called like the Eye Lodge. It's got a massive deck and stuff, so we've got 6 or 7 of the boys going to that, so it's going to be pretty sick. And like Keegan and Ari and stuff, they're all back from Spain and Belgium, so it's going to be good to see them all. So if you haven't liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you are new.